are going into the scriptures now and we are getting out of the Bible what Christ looks like. So, Revelation. Revelation means to reveal. Read Revelation verse 1 again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ,
We are revealing what Jesus Christ looks like. Read.
which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
And what came to pass was that this image was pushed through the four corners of the earth. But it's not biblical. Jump to verse 13. We're going to read where process early elimination, what the Bible says, versus what we have in front of us. We're not saying that this is Jesus. It's a picture. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks,
In the midst of the seven candlesticks, so it's a biblical representation, we have seven candlesticks, which is known as the menorah. Right? This is what burned inside the temple. Read.
one like unto the Son of Man,
And when Jesus walked the earth, they called him the Son of Man.
That's right.
Read.
clothed with a garment down to the foot,
Or he had a garment down to the foot. I don't see any candlesticks behind this guy here, but anyway, read.
and girt about the paps with a golden
So he had
girdle.
a big gold belt around the waistline. Caps is your waistline. Right? Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
White is a color, wool is a texture. Contrary to popular belief, wool is not a color. Because wool comes in brown, wool comes in black, wool comes in gray, wool comes in white. His head and his hairs were white like wool. White in
right.
color, woolly in texture. Head, hairs, white and woolly. Which people on the planet have woolly texture hair? Black people, sis. There's two types of hair. Long, straight, stringy horse hair, donkey hair, whatever you want to call it, or woolly textured hair.
Bring it out.
So that's a strike 2 against this guy because he's not in the midst of any seven candlesticks and he does not have white woolly hair. Okay? Read.
As white as snow,
His hair was white as snow, which is gray hair as we get older, representing wisdom. Read.
and his eyes were as the flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire. What color is fire? Red. So it basically means his eyes were red. Not that he was shooting laser beams or his eyes were actually on fire. This is a representation of the color of the whites of his eyes. What was Jesus' first miracle? From the ass, remember? He was at a party and he turned something to something. Huh? His first miracle, he turned water into wine.
That's right.
He used to drink wine. The scribes and Pharisees used to call him a wine bibber. Not a drunkard, he drank wine. Now, as you know, as people of color, but when we drink alcohol, what color does the white of your eyes turn? Red. That's all it meant. There's a prophecy concerning that, Genesis 49.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
His eyes shall be red with wine. This light got red eyes? Okay, so this is another light. Not a strike against this image. Read.
And his teeth shall be white with milk.
Meaning his word is pure. Right?
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 15.
Verse 15.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Stop. See the color of your feet, right? You have a different color skin tone on your skin color on your feet to the rest of your body? Huh? Right. Your feet, hands, everything, same color. Some parts may be a little bit lighter because it may not be as exposed to the sunlight, but for the most part, your body's the same color. So John fell down when he saw him coming and fell down at his feet to worship. So when he's looking down, he's not looking up to the world, he's looking down. His feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass? Think of a 5-cent piece. A brownish color, brass is brown. So his feet were brown, which means the rest of his skin was brown. Is this guy brown skin? Okay, so there's another strike against this light. And we can see how brown he was. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass. As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they did what?
Burn in a furnace.
Burn. Past tense. As if they burned in a furnace. If you ever burned rice in the pot before? What color the rice is? Be gray or black? Okay, so it's really dark. It's basically saying that he was a very dark-skinned brown person. He was not like brown like you and me. He was a dark brown guy, more like